Abusua wey eye mesco a eko e de ama eye Afia Schwar ni nyina efitim legal wife for e na eko omo de Afia Schwar se o mepuvi kwankra e fa so a de Lumba eye ni busua ni kwankra nam so a de Lumba eye ni wofa omla no mla mechirem na busua no e na oba pati wa ebusa Afia Schwar ase bi se eti wosi nipa no ye wofa e na ugu na nimu asese wosi nipa no eye wofa e na wofa ni aba ugu na nimu asedi na tem all because of say wa support maame Akosua Serwaa nti ana abusua apart from eno no e na mo se abusua pan ni tupa wo bla na besom na beje wo de ene abusua pan ni tupa ka eba no na cha se Roman father so edi akire aha eguso eye daily gossip TV mepase e beko ya kwa kwoti sanse mi nyina bi e de abaye ba ni atoa so e de amam
na menam FYP na mekuhu se Afia Schwar se ebusia pani afrene da na se wa boa na mane hu baby a drink ne da ensa no
personality de obo na
asa na me na ebusia pani ebusia pani a se egu aware no nim baby a ensa ne da o na fe de odi n'ani bra akosue da de Lumba nya pani so no bi a wo say that the Lumba ye owofa no adenti na be disrespect ni nuaba penny enti me de me feel say de Afia oye no omboa obema ma asem na say
ya penny ne so nkwasi asem so
yeah me Afia so say o say omuntu dan
lawsuit na that the Lumba ye ACU no wani na kuma de nyina na ACU
oh okay and Afia say ninya penny say odobro ni muntu dan I don't know how true that is but no kaka sanema but me pesa me can say omon kancha ne say on kana no ntume say whatever she's saying it can be against them in court because you see as a divorce we are osomokwa akoforge no the woman's signature has to be on the divorce letter to any that the Lumba signature nko and there was a divorce certificate ne so inti maame ne so de no so mokwa akohwehwe aforge ana inti me I feel say she's not helping them at all inti omone ne Nkansah na onka na no ntum na ogu papa nani mass too much what she's doing enye kra Pacho Mary
Pacho me to make asa
Oba,
sorry, thank you.
Esemo oba mon kan ya ma me say on fan se bia nkoi ne mum letter ne de wo de koye umien clear won mo mama fo nti sa asem nas
Exactly.
What's on fan se bia nkoi gen na kwato nsa de akoshe envelope ma wo yes ade no.
Okay. That's it. Me Pacho, I'm very concerned say oh, me chiobia o, Martin o, Madro good afternoon o. Why? Baby awo nida mwase na ye das na oba ya wa ye de at least an excuse for me to stay up at night. My mama may explain something about divorce. Divorce process so yeah process what I say enti oba say be hwan on whose authority. In law, no, there's a contract for services and a contract of services. Papa no mao for services say konako serve me divorce mama no. Okay, hu. So that contract is dead. It's gone. If the lawyers have any contract of service for him, it may be if they do, as they claim, hold the will, but even that, the wife can choose to have it read in the High Court, and it will have to go there anyway. Inti, divorce. That is that should come.
Emi pacho ansana. Yebe continue no. Yefa enyum ba ku mfem wate.
Pacho you.
Ba ku That one never from Ghana up as a America. Up as I am searching for Dino or TikTok, Facebook, yeah. All that too and nothing. She can see big that everything. Never. No, you know. I'm fast. Then, down. Every day. Now, I don't understand. Yes. Which one money yo? Our yo. Mana yang apa kami? It's wrong. Mama, hey papa. Hey mama, hey papa. Yes, mama, papa. ya. Yari yo eno hia so ya. Ewiase obi benya wade free ade. Obi benya wade free hia.
Who's that?
Na wo kopate ade ni ade. Say me see ya mo ma me gift me.
Mama Rose. Let me start properly.
Yes.
I picked up from the middle because I think there are some people down there who are confused. I'm not going to be dragged into the issue of divorce because that is not on the record for Thursday. The order that has been filed before the court is very clear that Madam is still married or was still married at the time of the demise of Daddy Lumba, and that she's the only wife. If there's another issue, it will be raised and it will be adjourned for another day. So let's not go there. But I wanted us to understand something. People are panicking because
wait. It be adjoined na
it could be they would have to raise it because among fam Friday enkoje omo date we lawyer you could see no akwaje na date say master lawyer papa judge they can't say nkrofo isi menye yere. They need to prove I have my whatever marriage certificate. I want to be known as Mrs. Fosu. Nobody else should hold themselves as that, and they should put an injunction on whatever, and the funeral home should not disburse with the body. If they object to that, that's a procedure. You see, tomorrow, that's what I was saying to you on Sunday. Say, you get there and you people just hear banta, and you be saying, I didn't know more can. But she asked for 4 reliefs, and those 4 reliefs will be addressed. What Afia is doing, which anybody who is in the game will see clearly, is she's trying to distract from the big boo-boo that happened with the expose that yesterday. In effect, she made their case worse, and also the public projection of DL worsened it beyond, she damaged it. So she has to try. And what she's doing is, what's the term they use in Ghana? Frankadam, Jandam, something like that?
Adam.
Yeah. Throw in a lot of, and what she's doing is cyberbullying. He who shouts loudest is not necessarily right. What do I say? You can go and talk the most verbose English in there. Yeah, you know better. I can assume your seat. No, I can't be bilateral. What do I say? That is why lawyer, on his concern was to say, listen, this is what I want. I can't sell one of my people that are on there, and then he threw out an invite to Odobroni that we are going to serve you anyway. He's covering all his flanks. Mama, dear, if fear cannot enter. What she did yesterday, Mom say, let her buy no. Nene ball the insano side no. She reacted because normally I don't think she would have made that mistake if she had seen the 4th paragraph. But what she's done now, she has to try and take people's minds off it. So much so that now she's even fighting with Ernestina. Bringing up issues which are not there. You'll be shocked though. You won't be shocked though. Their courts they have processes. And no divorce is done on the day. If you haven't served me and I haven't received, all I'll say, my lawyer will say is that we are just being given this paper. We have to go back and study it and see what he's saying. Because if somebody puts in for a divorce, you must also answer. He said this, I'm challenging that. He said that, I'm challenging this. You see what I'm saying? So it's not going to be done on the day. So is it what's the lovely lady's name? I've been chatting with some people down there. We are not talking divorce on that day. Madam is establishing her position. If they have an issue that there's a divorce, let them bring it now. That's a different. Is there will be lengthening the time for the funeral. I'm on betting funeral. if they bring it up. Marty, if they want to, they should bring it up. It will be look, unless the court decides that they're going to give them extra time and push other people's cases aside and finish that case. Why would they do that? And the other cases that are important on that day. Well, every hearing has an allotted time. What you have to understand is this game, I told you, is being played both on the social media and in the law courts. So why else would she come and announce to us that Bush opinion say or Damas say much and baby and son walk?
What?
As Shatter just said, so be able to make a tonsa. The story is even convoluted. There's one part almost say, or the son of man Lumba and Nkansah and a Lumba so on. There's a part of it that says, or they could see a gate nano. Bush Champagne himself, by his own words, said so. Not yet. The only wife he knows is in an on James Sambia and Fanny. What I say. And apart from that, they have a civil marriage. Whatever is done with that drink, null, void, unnecessary. No, we don't care. It's not part of the court's of mobile. I'm telling you, because the registry, it nulled that customary marriage thing. Well, we need, don't panic. We are all worried for her. Let's channel rather our fears and our concerns into prayer, and hope. Well, because look, sometimes many a battle is lost off the battlefield and not on the battlefield. What exam? Okay, we go school now. Exam. Yeah, they will mention you, but you are not feeling. And so the day after, you will look at the exam and say, that's how they will not but one or both. And a bina. Kind of saying, if you are able to do photo, she made a big mistake when she brought out that letter, and she knows it, which is why she started going around as many stations blog posts that she could, holding it. I've never seen her do that a lot before. I barely listen to her. I pick what she has to say and then I move on. But she seemed to have time for people. She was taking questions from different people's platforms, explaining herself. At one point, she was even coming from the shopping mall. That's when she took on Auntie Ernestina. And now she's trying to play games with Auntie Ernestina. Just want to come and fight the family.
But
say
Ernestina rather than the thing she did.
Exactly.
I know.
That to look like she's lighting fires. And, we call it gas lighting. Gas lighting.
I didn't throw light on her insulting Auntie Ernestina.
Why?
Agenda. That's not my agenda.
It is what she's doing is called firefighting or gaslighting. Wow. She's lighting fires, plenty fires.
He made that since she made that same mistake, she's all over everywhere.
Exactly.
She's there on this platform. She's there. She's over here. She's over there. Too much.
And then you will see. And normally when the player says you will see, if you by nature is a very impatient person, or no better you will see, then she can't hold herself. No one will really say at the chrono with all the fights that she's at. That's how she goes about it. Well, but really, I'm not going to. I never underestimate anybody who comes against me. I'm not underestimating them, but I have faith in the law procedure, the processes and the law procedures. Say, you cannot come and raise an issue. I dear judges, no. Because I know about now. He's an ordinary human being like you and me. But by virtue of the human now, it was all living isolated life. Number one. If you are no cramp, so your bar, small girl be jinikunu. Maybe or bear man, you abona some son of pano, or I'm. But meanwhile, no, he's had to go and sit and learn, read, research, write judgments on several cases at Obabet Naso. And the idea judges echi. So Wabed now bet to foot and be wasting their time. And once a lawyers in Tintingram Crown could do the judge anymore. They are all very careful. They watch how they behave. Because in there they are God. And they don't have time for nonsense. No. And in this case is so high profile. It's so high profile. I won't be surprised say Judge the crap can't said the outside number 100 case don't pay. What I said now if they want to talk about it, they should go and talk about it and make their own judgment. Because what we are doing now is what it's supposed to be sub judice, which means don't talk about it because you don't go into the interior of the case. If you people know the interior of the case, then why are you bringing it to me, the judge, to do something about it? But sister girl, classroom, pocket lawyer to say, nay. Things that the mistake she made yesterday, she has assured of opening Christopher Colombo, a friend is saying Inspector Colombo. Inspector Colombo say, investigate Colombo. Say, she made a big, the mistake she made there, it's not even just the fourth paragraph.
And she
can't add that things in there that she made. Was said game was said Lumba case.
What do you say? Throwing something on the media,
yeah.
It's like shooting somebody.
Yes.
When the gun says pow, that is gone. Finish.
And it can spit and ricochet. It ricochets. Not a bow. You know, Nasa. The most important thing is why is Opriga dodging?
That's it.
Why is Opriga still dodging? Why wouldn't she be allowed herself to be served?
Because did you shoot arrow on somebody? And what did the one in here? It's not done. And
because you can't stop it. And if you look at Nkansah Makasa against him, they are actually having sensible discussions and saying, Papa, where you say Yanka, Papa, where you say Yanka.
She's been insulting me there and there.
They've all turned around, you know.
A lot of people have turned around. What I was saying is the truth.
Thank you. That was his name. I was trying to remember his name. Counselor Lutra.
What kind of lawyers are these people? Something is going on. Yeah.
Well, so please calm down. When I hear your voices and you're worried about what if you're there, she's an expert in social media. Now, haven't you lost count of how many fights she starts? How many of them she's lost? Me, I can't count. And I don't know how many she's won. But she's used to doing, this is her field. And especially when she's made the mistake, she will try and come back. But no, in the end, the same person that came up, she will disappear again.
And now she's trying to pick a fight with innocent person like me.
No, she's just trying to create more basa in the family. She's battling more for this. And see, calm down. The law, the procedure for doing the divorce is a protracted. If they don't give the final two, will have to be the decree nisi and then the decree absolute. And then there is a divorce. But the person who gave the order, that's why I said there's a contract for services and there's a contract of services. The person who gave the order for the service, no.
Obetiwa. Obi first one.
I'm patcho me round up no wakasa why.
I mean, I make us so why.
Papa no oka se kona koye miss so oka pampo and no sign in the part ne krampo. On to me must that instructions you. So it is abortive. On to me we sa contracting. But Abia no work contract of services say Owua do the service of reading my will or getting my will and making sure that you administer it or appoint executors or whatever. Do letters of administration for this person that do all those things. That is of services. But the 4 services, Nipa no instructed no. Unless he left a power of attorney. But even that it can be queried. And that cannot be heard on Thursday. Because Thursday, Mr. Kusi, and I walk up the date. Ono no the case eko. Nto no na sem ene ye bedi bo ho. Eye lawyer Kusi. One number change. Mama worry too much. If you are there, I'm sure tomorrow she'll think of something else to bring. And next time maybe I wake say maybe I don't know. I can't think for her. Her mind is too fast for me. I must admit. It's ended. But calm down. She cannot introduce a new matter just like that. Judge no, not America. How can she come and influence the law courts in Ghana? Well, and I'm sure even lawyer that the Lumba's lawyers would not be listening to her. Trust me, they know what they are doing, even though they may have made a mistake earlier. No, so let's let the procedure work and let the law work. As they say, the law is the law. Have a very good morning. Thank you for being there for us and keep praying for Mama. She'll be all right. Trust in the God that has given us life for today for us to be fighting for women. Not just women. There are some men too who are abused like that. But me, I do men, women, and children. I fight for anybody who is underprivileged. Let's just fight for this lady. She needs our help. Why?
Debut, sometimes on some of the buy, said kind of say, at Abnadavi or de tenny some mamma poison that dinner. A dear nature say, at Tabna, and then San Shadaku see that the gate. Sep, I made the Abijawali. I don't got some Unipa and Kolawa her own. Yes, so I can't say, or chamber more forcible fear on a platform to platform. Oh, who do you because on one cast one's why mistake every. And she said, what may I dim kuni would ye a can say, ye did them. She says, I never can. It's a mobile quack who dear moya monkona mokosa monsa and come mobile sabe reply with you. And one mammy Jim Fakasa.
Oba, my Sunday be made the bar with DM or Sofubina, not all bompire, a mamma, no can't a dear chill or the air.
And not bedo life a meal.
Okay, any action and all shots here. It's now shall say I fed the kind because what can some papa farm who we no sa bompire or so for oh dear chili. Udi echi did echi o sheying crying nti afen eti anam pese de to so na amanfo mo abohu no mo hu se nyame di ma echi asofofo kura nim se nyame di na echi na wadi nkunim nti wo se yema yakoma to ye yem
yes adana
o say my send am the great money na me wo so ma obi a nti no
obatua o fa we
ni bia etu crying
o si mi ame ye baku me ba dia tubaji
girl now kind say akwala na onu no kwatwa ansa ne ma afia na ba no say odobro ni nua na de information ma afia ansa no yakohu ne nsa oh minim say wanya e wo back door oh eda ho ne nsa ne nails nsi ya che no kromfo tatwu amoa tutubotom fo circle for ma pizza for mass for ya chimo
yeah, until now they are too honest say and no she in crime because and if you they say na nima go as not to nsem gu na amanfo so tie de work na ayesa amanfo abohu but they also for ne kan na o kan sem ma die di na chi no so sen die wo wi assistance ya die duro to ne so
then so nyankopon
ya nyankopon edi na chi no sa nyame na ekura lumba mu lumba twen ne ho no ena na nima gu asinti no asofofo nyina e kan ne pa de fama ho Ti am fan to one any pen who se maame no oye obi a to me bi entome no nyame wabɔ ne ho ban abesi sabre tinya de Afia Schwar ne ga eka no and the beye maame ni bibi nyankopon okoma maame no and this thing now yes the whole world obi e watch it ti nyankopon wadi nkunu mama no ayi de Afia Schwar ne kaka say obetimi afoje no kwakuma no wo saa de no opa onwo so ma lawyer no because I called that kwakuma no page onwo so ma why and say no na mpesa me catch na oba say de be jala isu de ayemma wo ye gina so saa ewade ay na gina so saa aseme
Bakrada sigu ase.
Wo gina so wo kasa wo ni eni pe gu ase.
Anti patrosi bi no bi mra amen gina so saa oh well
Merci.
Why? No na.
Merci wo bebe chi.
Tamre hwe anajo so 1k enere.
Obi Enfa Mama Christy.
Me dey betu automatic. Don't worry.
Yes, so for Murana baby. Only in a refresh.
Monday.
Be wa ha twa mo agudie.
Area ma tu ko bi ti say JMJ one na. Agudie one na. Usi ya obi afro. Like you say or your lawyer am je that friend say omra na o make church
ti wa mama. Ene de ma oba mama o news bi me hwe say wo hu ye there.
What do you say?
Mama o news bi me nim say wo hu ye there ene de evangelist say am na 10,000 no. So nyai kasa.
And you were saying about that one thing. Independent I think.
Defende na ye diamo se dom de pro mo sa se eh
Say get na say bibia.
Wa mo adwuma na ye mra ma ye, wa ma na ye mra.
I am na wona ye.
Akwese ugina wa ache wo se o amere ache chem salad ne gari kakre. Bro de o de gusu ama no.
Ade na ka ye wo. Kwen o say
Nsi sana nyame ye na ade.
Ade na ya koso no. Ye wo middle people. Ye wo middle for ma. They stay neutral. They want to know the truth and support the truth. Omo na say no. Bebre a convince action ba. What is?
Say oba obi do. Oba obi shank from.
Hwa
mi din
Emperor den. Emperor. Bye bye. Go down. Emperor. Bye. Let's no connectada.
Munye unfi be degu so sa.
Excuse it, maybe I try kasa. Excuse it. Unmute yourself.
Hello, me pastor from Akasi. Good evening from.
The way I was voice is here, bana dear. Say I'm a baby na baby or baby damage control. Say I'm come kasa. What the damage control na baby tu ani fu.
Oh.
It's a guns.
So more fairy.
What's your brother?
Pastor from Akasi. Me pastor.
Casey.
Akesi me pacho Sunday born in Nzima. Akesi to say Akosua.
Okay. Yes, many oh.
Pacho ai.
So
many.
So you
especially
Kedia.
Better.
Okay, to say ani e kwato bomba say kasa say ade diko. It comes oh boy said do. The can one buy na. Obo be just see omo ma me.
I think I'm sure them baby sir.
Oh there be kasa go kwa kasa.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Yeah.
Now the person commend Obatiwa for the great work. I hope say even after this whole brouhaha, she will still like keep it up, keep it going.
Oh yeah.
And bar in dear all the time from this page because I've actually learned a lot. Like, issue whereby me chain law student, like research and everything, and it's good. So thank you and God bless you all. I think
Amen.
I been you
Oh, sweet voice.
Yeah,
Voice.
God bless you all.
I am a kasa you make up baby and it's me kasa boko.
If I tell me question, so when this whole issue popped up, I'm not even would say if you're legally married to someone, I'm not signing like with ordinance near the any other marriage, a null and void, right? So also especially young Ghanaians, so your papa civil marriage, ordinance marriage now. Most of the times, before that, and so isn't that also contradictory? Like, I just wanted to understand. Say me corner say if you are me who are there with you na me engagement, mama busia forward and sunny bibia a customary, right? Now additional me clear ordinance. I mean, how is that run to? I just wanted to understand.
Because at the moment about your ordinance, automatically customary one not being cancelled.
Oh, okay.
Most people say my voice here there. Over to a cherry vice president, the vice in me.
Before platform is new.
Oh, yes, in the
I
am.
Yes,
Akosua. One thing you have to understand is we are Africans, and we really treasure our culture and our traditions. In a way, look at it from this angle. When you're married the traditional way, it cements you in the eyes of tradition and ensconces you in that marriage. What I say?
Okay.
Say,
okay.
I think Oba is working on something. After this, we'll see it, do some kind of outreach for people to understand.
Right.
What I say? Look at it this way. This is a test case, which is why lawyer Kusi keeps saying this is so educational, and a lot of the lawyers have been saying the same thing. Well,
right.
But at least for those of us who think that the man can obey knocking, and then Mawari, he buys you a promissory ring, probably 2 CDs promissory ring from wherever. And then you think, oh yeah, Miknu, and then the issue of wifey, and then you're happy with that. I think this is a test case for us to begin to appreciate,
right?
Strengthening the bonds that we form. That's what I say. We are dealing with human beings here. Let us not disregard our customs and our traditions. That's the beauty of it all. We know that in our marriages we use extended families. What I say,
right.
And one family marries another. What I say, and you meet somebody, you say, oh, he's my brother-in-law, but oh, he's my brother cry or my sister cry, but it's just do marriage. So that is good enough. What I say,
right.
But we live in the global village now. The world is a global village, and the world is developing. I mean, who's an American country? But I'm a country, we are saying to say, it wasn't women were not that liberated. Anka, wow, the head of the family, provider, and everything. Right. But say a man. We are doing we do a whole lot more than the men. Basically. But maybe I'm sorry, right? But it's the truth. And it will be good for us to also protect our children. And we are natural nurturers, so our children are our firstborn. I'm looking at it from the woman's angle today, but that cements, that ordinance cements your union. And I'm sure that you realize that life. I mean, especially in the last couple of years. We wait here since COVID, They waiting away. So death, gone too soon. I saw that a lot when I was in Ghana. What a shock! Gone too soon. People are dying younger and that sort of thing. when you are married at a young age, most of the time they don't think about death. They don't think that something will break people up. But when we knocking keke, not one now with 2, 3. Now my your joint business be together. That's won't need any protection there. What are you going to do about it? I just think it's a sensible thing to be adding. And if you notice something, there's a very big change in my era, and I'm quite old. Engagements could be done like say in March, and then you spend the whole next 10 months planning for the December wedding.
Right.
That is if there's money in the house. Otherwise, you can get married, engaged this year, and then knocking last year, engagement this year, and then marriage can be 2 or 3 if you are lucky. But now I'm noticing that a lot of the younger ones now are getting married on a Thursday, and then Saturday they're doing it. Else they are doing it in the morning. Yeah, sometimes they do it in the morning, the engagement in the morning, and on the same day they do it. But what I think Semson was saying just now, that is that you need to understand that cultural marriage, traditional marriage, the minute we finish with that shenanigans, now what cock was signing. And it's the signing part that is the most important thing. And the other thing is that some people say, oh yeah, quite sorry for the blessing. Make sure that you are actually going for them to have, if it's a church blessed marriage, it should be one of those churches where you can sign there. They have the license to sign. Even if the pastor has the sorry.
So I'm so sorry to cut you. So the reason why I asked the question I asked was that on a platform, a man was saying that he would then go cancel his ordinance marriage because he did the traditional and the ordinance with a wife, and the ordinance was the second one. So if that's the case, he'd cancel the ordinance.
He's got a girlfriend. Trust me, he's got 2 girlfriends. He's got another woman.
That's why I asked this question, because this is like an eye opener for everybody. Sort of, So.
Yeah, I'm sure he was trying to be funny, but you can do the marriage. But you can register the marriage, the customary one as well. These days they register it at AMA, KMA, the registry, and then that makes it civil. That's when it becomes a civil marriage. And America say some of the churches, some of the buildings where people go and get no more a gown, sorry, there's a problem there. I think Councillor Luther, he's been highlighting it a lot, and I think people should realize that not all the churches can actually give you a signed civil marriage. All you'll be doing there is doing the blessing. Sometimes even if it's a place where you sign, or someone may have the authority to sign you. Make sure that he's a registrar, he's a registered registrar. What you say? But maybe the building, Asori Dina Modinano, has not been authorized.
Right.
And the one year now, yes, I wear the Nibia was say white gown. Obiaba, no more sign. Abia no more sign, but Abia building no premises now, Modinano does not have the authority to do that.
Oh, wow.
So if you notice again, people are now doing engagements Thursday. They go to Friday. They go and sign at AMA. And then they do the Saturday or the Sunday.
Tash,
okay.
Akosua say obey until not oba AMA. That's all person registrar and embrace. You have to pay the registrar. Yeah, no more fee, no about signing. I the amount.
Nowadays, people have been doing that too. They kind of like do an engagement and then they sign it at home. So I'm like, okay, so if your house is not authorized,
then the house is not authorized and it's being done by a pastor who is not authorized.
Sure the person is authorized.
The person who is signing you must be a registrar.
Yeah.
So does that mean that they have the AMA or KMA4 has to come to your house?
Yes, some do. You have to pay them.
Oh, okay.
They issue a permit of sorts. There's a permit. Okay. I know that even in England here they do that. They issue permits of places. Certain places have there are listed buildings that have been given that permit to do that. Castles, then where they're given the permit. I'm sure, say in Ghana, they give them some form of permit to allow that building or that premises to be a place of registry. As I said, temporarily becoming like how if you entered Ghana embassy in the UK right now, automatically you are in Ghana.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
I'm sure there's a form of license of sort that they can give them.
Ghana, and most of them too prefer going to either KMA or AMA. Not Omaba signing or honor.
Yeah, I know you're cheaper. Nkansah put on your home.
Sunday,
I'm not for now. Bags.
Okay, so thank you very much. Basically, what you're trying to say is that if you do the traditional and then you sign, automatically traditional are cancelled off, so you're still okay, right? That's what.
Oh, you're okay. You're secure. But it's. I mean, let's not throw in doing this. Don't let us throw away our customs and our traditions.
Yeah.
That's all I'm going to ask you not to. Let's. It's the beauty of it. The whole idea of do you agree? Should we accept the drinks? Are you sure you want to go? That whole rigmarole is beautiful. What do you say? That makes us Ghanaians. That makes us Africans. One channel. And you say Indian for they tie their clothes together and they jump over some room or something. Yes, Indian no. One person. Do the two. Now yes.
Tash, Miss Shara, I am a maka be with you. Yeah, mammy for be or so. Be a trouble back to UK brought for the America brought from one. She has it. Be a trouble back.
I'm so sorry.
Maybe
and crying any tree that may dream, but maybe women who are not both nepi from my bonnet. Tell me why. In part, me, I'm a woman make a flower. If you have a church room, Mamma, I'm getting here.
What about you are translating? You move camera for it and not translate.
The book of you soon a frame say on tip brofon or moke camera.
Coffee, my man, a rabana patch, so why are confused, Kakrana? Now saying tea. Then he has a baby in 3 hours. Now, in one is a walk sign. Number so, young to your mamma, Atlantic Castle will be as I say, you are mamma and a woman near me. Ain't he? I was you're maintaining you now. And I may that send so. So, sha, young embrace to say no. See, can if you will be a knocking mouth, a boom. All the job about now, maintain. And wait, you know, maybe a last year now, not this year, why you engagement, not next year, music and Namakoye, a sorry, dear, not another sign. And so I'm saying,
I know you're okay, and no, it is an answer of you or Abiana, Sika 70, and I say on personal time. And me pacho, opa, obey me, I call spare of a registry, KMA, now only Labusiani. Na bema no so abusuani ka ho for witness then na almost fine na omo nyom eno so no mabi eno so ofa
It's Antitas. Me pesa me cho offer coffee usu tie mi wo ha abusuan panyin enso betie and the ye pesa che nyina na se mo se mama den sa kokra na wo se ya broche de na brofo de no we den de no ye sign no wo ye no krampa ensa de na no hu hia bio ti dia ye ne de ka na ye de aba se china again why adam nkwan ya mama asa de no davi de adam obey ya ma o chere ntiro ya ba chira o pa control mo bu so di tem fun anti transfer so kasana confuse ka kra why ya be de do
o ba platform so adalu where's you ba kwasa kwa
eka
visit ya wa do baba be to court die ho me di be di e bobo ni hu
Nsoma mo nyɛ mo fa next obeti wa crab pesa yes obeti wa
Yeah, one year my sister now we dwane no.
Ọbẹ̀ntì wa mi chia wo
Me see no back door.
nyina mi dem no mi ndie North London he ya na yehye. Oni bibi me bo aba so bebre wa ya ade. Oni we kan say wa bo afu nyina. Ade papa na why Yankopon de hu nkyire nyina ebe ma. Na oni bibi. Afia Schwar ya Afia Schwar. Afia Schwar. Adenti na me be kan den. O na no ye shia o one later wo ye ni papa celebrate. Now we MC kura ya.
Eti abusia na chese Queen Afia Schwar apawa ene da sie de team legal wife echiremu a omna na chire kwankwa fa so a daddy Lumba eye ni busuani omo chiremu a onim ni ba bia eti wo hwekra na mamoni bi se daddy Lumba eye ni busuani ujitum ana wonyintum besew se we follow for more updates aha eguso eye Daily Gossip TV ani ye yinimom se de be ye kase a yenso ye betimi abo odi se ye ni asomasi ni wa benten ene yini bo mu maka